Hey everyone, welcome to day 27 of my journey to financial freedom through trading small caps. Today was a no trade day, as you can see right here. I'm going to post a more in-depth review of my week right after this video, but generally I had a decent week and finding a little bit more consistency. I'm still under trading a lot. I have a bad habit of still kind of taking one trade a day whenever I don't have to. So these days there are more opportunities on all the days, and I just didn't capitalize on them due to hesitation. I am getting a little bit better. This will be in the next video, but I am proud of myself for um, for not blowing the green days immediately, right? Like a bunch of these days, maybe I'll take one or two trades, be in the green, and then I'll just lower my quality standards and blow it. So that is a positive, but still I'm working through things. So, I'm just gonna back test this session, so should be interesting. This is a ChartsWatcher back testing. I've been doing this a lot for, um, I'm trying to fine tune my scanners a little bit, and you'll see here, I've gotten them to a point where they take out a lot of the noise. A lot of the stocks that are light volume that I don't really want to trade, but still include quite a bit. I still catch the nice movers, but it filters out a lot of the bad stuff. So right at 7 a.m., CLRO pops a little bit again. Uh, so CLRO pops a little bit here at 7 a.m. on the 7th. Will this work? This won't work. It's okay. Okay. Pops up a little bit. I don't take a trade on this. I don't really see a clear setup. I think it was on lighter relative volume. I was a little worried that there'd be back holders and it was a little bit more expensive. So I didn't want to, start off my day trading that. VAT, this one just had light volume. I remember that. It was just, it's so hard to trade. Look at the price action. It's kind of pulls back really hard here, pops up a bit, pulls back here. You know, where you would really get a trade on this. Um, let's turn on the 9 EMA. Nope, just this one. And VWAP. Okay, so 9 EMA is blue. We'll just change that to white because I usually have it on white. Okay, I really should have done that before. But anyways, so, and all these stocks we're gonna look in the 1 minute chart. There's just not super clean price action. Once again, it's a bit more expensive. Spreads are bigger, volume's light. There's no real reason to trade it. CVRX. Yeah, I guess just light volume, huge all the way backside of move. Negative on the day even. VAT starts, picking up a little bit of interest. That's in somewhere in this area, I think. But no, just let pass by. AZI is just a nasty stock, light relative daily volume. It did start to make a little bit of a move. You could see here, but then it just flushed out. So up and drop there. XBIO. This one. Um, I don't know if I can. No, there's no. Anyways, thought maybe I could have my default settings on here, but not sure. So this one didn't really do a whole lot interesting. SBFM, this one makes a little move up. This candle started to pick up some volume. This candle got high volume, but it's still too cheap. And then it gave it all back instead of rallying up higher. Did have news though. Yeah, and that was the day. So not super interesting. There was a couple other stocks that hit the running up scanner. Sometimes things hit the running up scanner, not the high day, even though they're kind of similar. MB, this one made, you know, it definitely made some moves. This was, earlier before I'm sitting down, uh, before I'm sitting down, and then right here I sit down, pops up a little bit, still really far backside. I think Ross played it on one of these pops overview app or something and lost on it. Then there's NAMI. This one did some moves. So I sit down at 7. So I sit down, it sells off. Then it breaks up here. You get that huge pop above VWAP. I didn't trade this though. I didn't really see a super clear entry or anything on it. Like you could get in here. It was front side at this point. I think the relative volume wasn't super high at this point. Let's see, what time is that? 8:21 or so. So that would be in this area. Yeah, maybe I missed. I think I did miss some trades on that. Yeah, I have it written down. Missed 2 trades. Okay, missed 2 trades. So I missed a 10-second micro pullback here. You can kind of see it with this topping tail pulls around. This was like an ABCD pattern on a 10-second. Unfortunately, I can't backtest to the 10-second, and then the 1 minute, there was this one micro pullback here. Could have gone in. It was a bit extended, probably not super high expected value. So I didn't trade it. Yeah. And then, yeah, I wrote missed 2 trades on that. DSY, it's another one that Ross traded and got really quite obliterated on. Right here. So, yeah. I mean, on the 1 minute chart, this would have been my only entry. This would have been the only entry I would have considered. Um, and it flushes down super hard. I mean, that's a minus 20% one minute candle. So that can do some damage. So I didn't trade this one. I don't think I missed an opportunity on it. DSY. I was looking at it over 821 because that was this previous high here. I didn't really want to trade backside, especially there's this top here. I just didn't want to trade backside. That wouldn't make sense. NAMI starts popping, all those other ones again, and there's really nothing that looks too good. So that was the day. That's really all there is to it. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Check out my weekly recap that will be out in, about an hour. So I will see you guys there. It should be right here. Bye now.